Welcome to Fairy the Greyhound. Today we're in the Welsh village of Betws coed in Snowdonia. We're going to take you on a walk on one of the Pont walking trails, which are in a forest just in the middle of Betws coed. There are 4 forest walks, all starting from the Pont bridge in the centre of the village. Pont means Bridge of the Cauldron. It gets this name because the waterfalls that run underneath the bridge arches make a roaring noise and sound like water bubbling up in a cauldron. We decided to walk the White Trail today, which is only a few kilometres long, takes about an hour and a half. It's quite a short walk and it has a lovely viewpoint at the top. Starts off winding up some little narrow steps into the forest. And it does get quite steep on this first part of the trail.
This isn't a break to start filming again. Oh, Mum, I need a break.
Just 5 minutes into the walk, we were stopping for a break already. My young daughter had tired legs, and my breathing isn't very good after having long COVID. But when on walks like this, we stop a lot anyway to admire the beautiful scenery. Okay.
Oh, my legs.
Run in.
I want to get to a viewpoint and have my snacks. Get my energy back. Can I go?
We had quite a lot of moaning on the way up, as you can hear. But when we got to the top and the viewpoint, we stopped for some snacks and a sit down. There were a few fallen logs across the track on the way from all the storms and winds that Wales has been experiencing recently, but Fairy hopped over them quite easily. She's used to jumping things in her dogged agility training. Fairy loved the walk up to the viewpoint. You can see her ears are pricked up. She's very alert. She loves walking in the woods. And from the top here, you can see right down over the village of Betws coed. We sat up here for a while enjoying the view, letting Fairy have a rest. It was actually quite warm in the sunshine. Fairy had a thin jacket on, so she was feeling a little bit warm by the time she'd got to the top of the viewpoint. All these trails are well marked with little arrows in the different colours for the different routes, if you fancy doing them. We were the only people on this trail, so it was very quiet and peaceful, and we could listen to the birds singing. Fairy stopped lots of times to look up into the trees to see if she could spot any squirrels.
too close to the edge. So don't go too close to the cliff edge. It's dangerous. Good. Here we go.
It was a much easier walk on the way back, as most of it was downhill, and it was so beautiful and magical walking through the forest with the sun shining through the trees. I'd highly recommend these walking trails if you're ever in the area. We got back down to the village, had a walk around, the sun was out, and all the lovely spring flowers had bloomed. You can see why Betws coed is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Snowdonia. It's so beautiful. And on the way back, we saw a rainbow. Fairy was very tired, as always, after her adventures in Snowdonia. We hope to be back here again soon, and we're also thinking about Scotland at Easter. So look out for more adventurous videos. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications. Thank you for watching.